Stitches of love we sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine.
Hello everyone, welcome to the quilt shop video. We're working on the long arm today and we're finishing up the last row of this quilt pattern that we designed actually here at the quilt shop. It was one of my creations. It's using some half square triangles and making a nice big block, and we put 16 of them together and it made a nice 73 by 73 with a little bit of a border around it. And we're just going to finish it off. We've got some bone thread in, we've got some blue wide back. It's kind of got a marbly kind of look to it. It's also from Northcott. All the fabrics are from Northcott, and we have 80-20 batting in the center of it. And we're just going to finish it off. So here we go, last row, and continue. It's going to do its thing. So it is called Wind Swirls by Dave Dennis. And I didn't really, I thought first off I might put snowflakes on it, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to just keep this as like a wintry kind of quilt. It does look wintry, but I just kind of want it to be an everyday kind of quilt. So I put the swirl on it. Well, it's working out. It's not a complex pattern stitch out. It's going to be relatively quick on finishing it. So we'll finish the whole row together. And then we're going to get it off and bind it, and I'm going to bind it with this fabric behind me here. It has some shades of blues in it, some darks, some lights, and some mediums, and then a bit of gold, which you can see being picked up inside this fabric here. So it's nice when you get them similar lines from the same company that go well together. And I thought the bit of a stripe on the binding would look really nice. Now we did put this together via a couple of live streams. I think one was September 4th or something. That was the first one, and then we didn't do one until we got back from our Ontario Pops Quarterly little trip there. So it wasn't until October, towards the end of October, that we got to continue working on this one, or I think it was November. And it turned out really nice though. It was quick and easy, just a few strips. I think we used about 3.5 yards of each color. And we made, I think it was, if there's five half square triangles in every block. So 80 half square triangles, which isn't too bad. And they're big, and it makes a nice big block. So it's kind of like a log cabin spin, because as the blocks came to point, it made like a little pinwheel. It was just pretty. It is a very beautiful day here on Nova Scotia coast. We have very much snow covered, but it looks pretty. It's no wind, I don't think, at the moment. Very little anyways. Can't say no wind here. This is always windy. It's windy. And I did put bone thread in the bobbin too. I did. I thought about actually making it a light blue just to really blend. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll look good. But I did have a few other tones on there. I did try to pull out some of the blues and the golds from the blue fabric, but nothing really seemed to blend well. It just kind of was screaming for attention at the thread. I'm like, I don't know, I just wanted to blend a little bit more. Some projects require you to have that thread that just jumps right out at you, and others you just kind of want it to just be quiet in the background. I think it depends on the project. Okay, almost about halfway there on finishing the row. I appreciate you sticking with me to the end and watching our videos and liking and subscribing and sharing us with your friends. We really greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested in becoming a member of our channel, you can hit that join button just below the video. And we greatly appreciate it. Help buy us a coffee. If you like, you can come hang out on Zoom. You don't have to put yourself on camera if you don't want to. You don't even have to talk. You can just hang out with a bunch of crazies. I mean, lovely people. I'm one of them, so, you know, it's okay. We do hope you had a really good holiday. Keeping yourself out of trouble. I know it's hard. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8 more swirls to do. And then it's done. And I will find my scissors and just kind of trim this up right here. Where they are on the sides there. I'll just go like this. Well, that is finishing stitching. And boy, did I ever cut it close on the backing to binding. Or backing to front there. Look how close I was. There was not very much left room, let me tell you. Okay. We know where those bits are gonna go to another project. We got Sophie Lopi napping on her bed right there. She's got her sweater on. It is a little chilly in here, and I don't try to have the heater on while we're filming, just for the noise sake of it as well. Sometimes I have no choice, so I tried to warm up the shop just a little bit before filming. Yeah, very easy pattern to put together. Like I said, it was 5 half square triangles and just some strips and just building out like a log cabin. Of course, you can flip and flop if you like. Some people were liking this being flipped the other way. That wasn't my idea in the design of it, but it does look really nice too. It's kind of like a little shark tooth or like dinosaur sticks. Two more, one up there and one down here. Do you like a more dense quilting with your quilts, or do you like it more free and flowing like this one? Answer below. Hey, there we go. Noise. Well done, Walt. You do such a good job. Okay, now we're just going to unclip the sides, okay, and then unzip it, okay. It's my favorite part. It's like, ta-da! It's like the magician at the end of the, you know, the magic trick. Ta-da! Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it, and hope to see a lot more of you in the new year. Take care. We'll see you soon.